Welcome back to another treatment mission carried out to treat a poor elephant. This video was captured during the treatment of a wild elephant that was severely injured after accidentally stepping on an explosive bait. This poor elephant was initially noticed by a woodcutter who had entered the forest to collect firewood. He noticed the animal behaving strangely and realized something was wrong. He immediately reported the incident to the nearest wildlife conservation office, mentioning that the elephant was limping, was separated from the herd, and was aggressive toward anyone who approached to check its condition. He also explained that the leg was swollen, but he had a visible difficulty in walking. Knowing that the elephant could be in pain and needed their urgent help, the wildlife conservation officials arrived at the location immediately, together with the veterinary doctor and other veterinary officials, fully equipped with the appropriate tools and medical supplies. The villagers joined them for the treatment process. After checking the elephant, they sedate the elephant with the necessary dosage of anesthetic drug. The staff consisted of 2 experienced veterinary doctors who had been treating these elephants for years. However, they mentioned that they have never encountered any incident like this before. One sole of the elephant was cracked, swollen, wounded, and filled with pus, showing deep infection, while the other leg had a wound on the foot. An officer measured the elephant's sole, a method that helps officials estimate the elephant's height and age. This information is then used to approximate the elephant's body weight, which in turn determines the correct dosage of antibiotics and other medicines required for treatment. Now an official was assigned to treat the elephant's wounded sole. All of the officials involved are well trained and experienced in dealing with such situations, having successfully treated many animals in the past.
මොකද? ආයක බෑග් එකේ. මේ
At the same time, a team of officials was assigned to inject the necessary medicine intramuscularly. Antibiotics, multivitamins, painkillers, and anti-inflammatory drugs are some of the medicines that are administered. The veterinary doctors predicted that the elephant had stepped onto a jaw exploder. The wound is severely infected, resulting in swelling, and the elephant's life is in danger. As the first step, the wound was cleaned using saline solution and cotton wool. A scalpel was used to remove any debris lodged within the sole. Soil, pus, necrotic tissues, and other debris are all removed using a scalpel. Then, a disinfectant solution is used to clean the wound more deeply. The cleaning is done to make sure the wound is completely clean. These officials are so kind to spend hours cleaning and treating the wound carefully to bring complete recovery to the elephant as soon as possible. Then, a solution of povidone iodine and negacent powder was applied to the wound. These are the disastrous consequences of human selfishness. Evil farmers use jaw exploders to protect their crops from small animals like wild boars, rabbits, deer, and other animals. They are created by hiding an improvised explosive device in fruits or vegetables that triggers when bitten. Unfortunately, not only wild boars and other small animals, but also elephants, particularly the younger ones, are victims of these terrible explosions. In this case, the elephant might have stepped onto a jaw exploder while roaming around with its herd. These cruel devices, often set to target smaller animals, can cause immense pain and long-lasting wounds when larger animals like elephants fall victim to them. Deep investigations are carried out to identify any criminals who perform such risky acts. However, it is difficult to identify the individuals responsible. Once harmed, These unfortunate animals walk into the forest in suffering, only returning to the villages when they are severely weakened. As the final step, the anti-fly spray is sprayed on the treated wound and the injection sites. The officials headed back on the same challenging path. A ranger officer was allocated to monitor the elephant's condition. Now that the treatment process is completed, the revival drug was administered through a major ear vein. They did everything possible to save the life of this poor elephant. The veterinarian is hopeful about its recovery. Let's wish this gentle giant a swift and full recovery. We would like to thank all of our viewers, the veterinary doctors, veterinary officials, wildlife conservation officials, the woodcutter who informed us about the incidents, and all the others who were involved.